Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the next matchup in the upgraded tournament. We are at the winners bracket finals. So kind of like, yeah, we have results too, but both the results are spoiled for today. So, I mean, yeah, if you know what's going on, you know why they're spoiled. But you know what? We're still here. Winners Bracket Championship. Let's have a little bit of fun with this. So, in case anybody's new and you're like, hey, you know what? I want to join in. I want to join in too. Get me in. How do I participate? You more than welcome to participate. All you have to do is vote between one of the two, or you can vote for both, which is totally fine. It's a part of the rules. I'll get to that in just a second. But you vote down in the comments. Just type the name of the character you're voting for. Very simple. Speaking of the rules, let's take a look at them. All right. We back. Got the rules. All right. So anybody new, I apologize. Usually I would read these rules, but I know most of the people skip this part by now because the same rules for every single thing. So if you need time, feel free to pause the video, read it at your own leisure. It's all cool. Rules are very self-explanatory. But yeah, so let's take this time to just a tiny little chat. So I'm a little nervous. Why am I nervous? Like, my channel is going to be changing quite a bit in the very near future. Don't worry, I'll have like a channel update video on that. Again, I don't know if anybody actually listens to this, but it's kind of a cool little. I don't know if venting is the right way. Just kind of getting stuff off the chest, right? Like, hey, I got a channel update video I'm working on, and it's kind of like, all right, what's happening? What's going on? Am I done with Smash Bros? Well, we'll see. But yeah. So nervous about I guess the future. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I guess that's enough time for the rules. So let's get to the rest of the video. Did you catch that? Nah, nobody probably caught that. Well, that's fine. Anyway, let's go to the results. We already know who won the matchup, right? Or the matchups. Because we had two results to go over because there was nothing yesterday. But first result was between Geno and Bandana Waddle Dee. Geno won, we know that. But what was the result? Pretty close. Pretty dang close. 50 votes for Geno, 44 for Bandana Waddle Dee. Pretty good, right? So Geno moves on to the winners bracket championship. Bandana Waddle Dee, unfortunately, does drop to the loser bracket. Still in the tournament, only one loss. So what about the other result? Who was that matchup? We already know Bomberman won. Who was Bomberman's opponent? King Boo. 11 votes separated Bomberman, as the winner from the loser. 29-18, so not quite as big as the other match, but still pretty good. Bomberman in the winners bracket championship. Let's do this again. King Boo, same boat as Bandana Dee. Does drop to the loser bracket, still in the tournament. But we are at today's. We're at the winners bracket championship. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Geno versus Bomberman. Two third-party characters. People still like third-party characters, right? Like that's still something that kind of gets thrown out a little bit here and there, right? Hey, I want to see more first-party characters for DLC. Like, what? Fighter Pass 1. Was it 4 out of the 5 characters were all third-party? I got nothing wrong with third-party, but I am slightly in the boat of, okay, let's not forget, there's still some very quality, awesome, amazing first-party characters. But Geno, Bomberman, let's just run through the their path in the tournament so far. Let's just kind of see who each character has defeated, kind of fun. So, obviously, we know Geno defeated Bandana Waddle Dee. Before that, Geno took down Dr. Eggman by only 5 votes. Before that, Geno defeated Jill Valentine by only 6 votes. Very close matchups that Geno's having. Wow. 6 votes. Then before that was Goemon. Okay, that was pretty easy. 30 votes. And then Geno defeated Eevee in the first round by 5 votes. All but one matchup has been by like 5 or 6 votes. So Geno always has the supporters show up. But at the same time, there's people that are like, nah, I can't vote for Geno. I'm voting for the other guy regardless of who it is. So let's see how this one plays out. So that brings us to his opponent, Bomberman, right? Check out the path real quick. Like I said, we know King Boo. Who's before that? Rex and Pyra by 10. That's a good win. Defeated Isaac, another assist trophy, by 5. Another close matchup there. Before that, Bomberman absolutely annihilated Pauline, which, thinking back now, I was pretty shocked about that one. Pauline usually did pretty well in tournaments, but not that matchup. She got destroyed. 39-6. Wasn't even close. Thanks for showing up, Pauline. And then the first round, that made me sad because Bomberman and Shadow took on each other in the first round, meaning one of them had to lose already and drop to the loser bracket, which was Shadow. But Bomberman won that pretty convincingly, 42-28. So here we are. Let's get it going. Winner's bracket. Who you got, Geno or Bomberman? Let me know down in the comments. But we'll run through this anyway. We got good old Bomberman, right? We know Bomberman at this point. Like, what else can I really say about these two characters? I've talked about them so much. We know the moveset. Bomberman's got bombs and shields, and you could pick up bombs. That could be his gimmick. He's the only one that could move his bomb. So, like, the bomb would be a projectile, and it could be an item, you know, obviously it's an item. But, you know, you throw out a bomb, and it'll have, you know, a timer on it, whatever it might be. So maybe Bomberman's the only one that could actually pick it up or kick it or move it. So that'd be kind of fun. So if another character is like, hey, I'm going to go try to pick it up. You can't do that. Now it gets close. Kaboom! You know, so you could have a fun gimmick with the bombs, but for mostly we know what he does, right? What else can we say? I mean, I touched on this last week. Was it last week was his match? I think it was, yeah, last week was his match. We had, I touched on the alternate colors for Bomberman, you know, how we all have 8, or all the characters have 8 different skins, so, and it could represent, like, the Bomberman family, you know, red, blue, yellow, green, white, obviously white, but, you know, all, which would be really cool nod to the series, really cool, just like, hey, all the other Bombermen are here in this way, so, it'd be pretty fun, it'd be really cool. Bomberman, again, pretty good legacies, been on multiple Nintendo systems, as well as, well, PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know, has he ever been on, like, PC? I don't pay attention to PC. I don't game on PC because I don't have a PC gaming unit thing. Anyway, I'm more of a console player, so, yeah, Bomberman's been around for decades at this point, very iconic in his own right, very good legacy, all pretty much stemming from that Bomberman 64. Like, that was one of the must-own games of Nintendo 64. That was, like, one of the party games. You and your friends getting together and, like, hey, let's play a game. All right, what do you got? Bomberman, let's get that in there. What else came to mind? Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 comes to mind. A lot of fun mini games in there. Obviously, Smash on the 64. Duh. No-brainer right there. But, like, it was Mario Kart, obviously. But my point is, Bomberman was absolutely up there in terms of the friends getting together, the party game, that's what everyone wanted to play. Bomberman is still a very highly requested character in terms of the Smash Bros. Fan base and community, right? Like, we've been wanting him, and unfortunately, I might have mentioned this, but I recently have gone back and watched some old reveal trailers and just, you know, just whatever for Smash Ultimate, and I went back and watched the E3 one. Pretty sure that was the E3 where Bomberman was revealed, and I remember they're like, a special guest has appeared. And then Bomberman pops onto the screen. I still remember my reaction. I wish I could have recorded it. But I absolutely flipped out. Bomberman? Are you serious? Are you serious? What do you mean it's an assist trophy? No, I don't. No, that's wrong, Nintendo. That's bad. Bad Nintendo. No. Like, it was so, like, they say a special guest has appeared as an assist trophy. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, we have third-party assist trophies. Fine, whatever. More the merrier, but it's just kind of like, don't tease like that. Don't be like, yeah, brand new assist trophy. Ah, you inflated the balloon and then immediately popped it. It's just like, no. No, so close. So, I mean, you got to obviously think Bomberman's got to be on Nintendo's radar for a potential character that they want in, right? Otherwise, why would they really bother? You know, they know the fans want it, so it's kind of, maybe it's just a way to, hey, he's in the game, right? So that's kind of cool. Yes, it is cool. It's nice to see, because I play with items once in a while, so it's always cool to see, you know, this third-party character, the first-party character. Like, oh, that's cool. They're actually in there with Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, Ryu, Cloud. They're in there with all these iconic characters. And yeah, that's actually kind of cool. When you just take a step back for a second and just look at the game and go, that's awesome. That is so cool. You can see all of that on one screen in one game. Thank you, Nintendo. We appreciate that. And Nintendo does deliver. They do deliver on characters that we do want. They do deliver on stuff like that, right? I mean, Smash Ultimate, right? We finally, after all those years, we finally got Ridley. and King K. Rool. Simon Belmont was a huge one for a long time as well. Some people might not say so, but yeah, he was. He was very highly requested. They finally got him as well, which was really cool. And then Banjo, right? Banjo was never going to happen to Microsoft. Oh, he's DLC. So, like, who's honestly left, right? At this point, for what the highly... Like, I would say Bomberman's up there, to be fair. But I don't think he's... He might be, like... No offense, right? But he's probably, like, B+ tier. I think that's where I would personally put it. Like, you got, or maybe A-, but like the A+ tier, like, who are the ones that are always talked about right now? Geno is absolutely 1,000,000% in that class, right? Who else could be up there? Sora gets talked about quite a bit in terms of just being, you know, that fantasy sort of character. Like, that would never happen. I mean, Waluigi, to an extent, he might not be A+, but probably in the A tier somewhere, I would think. Let's see, who else could be up there? I mean, I can't say any indie characters would be that high up there, just in terms of, yeah, they have a vocal fan base, but again, it's maybe not the biggest fan base that's out there, you know, but they're in the, whatever. I don't know where I'm really going with this, I'm just rambling, but Geno, yeah, Sakurai mentioned him, that he wanted him in Brawl. Didn't happen, obviously, so it's always like, okay, is this the game that Square is finally going to say, alright, you've been pestering us long enough, Nintendo. You can have them. Here's what we want. You know, we want this, and this. You know, we want, like, you know, the rights. Here's what it's going to cost you, and we want this sort of portion of the sales, whatever that might be. And maybe it could be worth it, right? If Nintendo wants to listen to the fans for Fighter Pass 2, that is a highly requested character. Whether you like the character or not, it's still a very highly requested character. So, Smash Ultimate is going to be the ultimate game. I guess Geno's got to be in the possibility. Yeah, he's got to be a possibility, right? Might not be high probable chance, but why is he not high probable? I just don't think Square cares enough about this character to be like, yeah, go ahead, take him. Put him in. Square's not doing nothing with him. He's just sitting over in the corner, like I mentioned all the time. Geno's doing his thing, and he's just kind of like, hey, don't forget about me. And Square's like, shut up, whoever you are, right? So, business-wise, it doesn't make sense for Geno to be in Smash Bros. From Square's standpoint. Because if Square gets a third character, I'm sure Square would be like, yo, how about one of these bigger name characters that people actually would know, right? Because that's always the knock on Geno. Nobody knows who he is. He's from a game from 800 years ago. One-off appearance. He has no personality, whatever. You could run down the character all you want. People still are drawn to this character for a reason. Myself included. Like, this matchup is a tough one for me because they're both top 10 characters. They actually, I was thinking about this in my head the other day at work, and I started going over who's my top 10 right now. It pretty much hasn't changed since I made a video a couple months ago about, like, my top 50 characters. But the top 10, nobody's caring, but Waluigi, Master Chief, Crash Bandicoot, Agumon, Isaac, Geno, Bomberman. Geno's slightly higher on my want list. Geno's got my vote in this one. Let me know who you guys got down in the comments, Geno, Bomberman, or both. That is going to be it for today. No sneak peek for tomorrow, because unfortunately, again, no results. Actually, wait, whoa, let me check something. No results. Never mind. No results tomorrow. No matchup tomorrow. There will be a matchup on Saturday. Matchup on Saturday. We'll be back. You'll see. But that is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yes, there's a video tomorrow. It's Friday. Raid Boss Friday, anybody? Yeah, okay. So that is it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. I can't blink. Peace out, everybody.